All right, we are going to finish the video today on Goblin. Goblin has just been reduced to $6,500 too. And guys, that is such a deal on a buckskin sabino with the most beautiful hair gene. This guy's gorgeous and he is so in your pocket. He absolutely loves scratches. He says, I love them, love them, love them. I'm the sweetest thing. He's so easy to catch, comes right up to the fence for any kind of attention. And he's not for a beginner. I'm not even going to sort of tell you he's for a beginner. If you are a timid rider, you do not want this horse. But if you like to ride and you like to go and you don't mind one that's a little dancy when you first get on him, this is a great horse for you. If you don't want dancy, just work him. Work him in the round pen for about 15 minutes before you get on him, and then he's not dancy when you get on him. But he's not going to be a horse that you can just pull out of the stall and jump on and he's just going to stand there or slowly walk off. So he is one that needs a more experienced rider, or he needs someone that is willing to work him, lunge him a little bit before they get on him. So we're going to let Pickles get up on him. He is 10 years old. He's registered Tennessee Walker. His name is I Am Goblin. That's right, isn't it? Yep. I Am Goblin, yes. And he is 15'1", almost 15'2". He is built like a brick house. He is stunning. He's smart. He's a good mover. Has an excellent, excellent gait on him. And I will disclose that we did get on him. We normally don't even get on him and ride him before we start the video. We did get on him and we rode him around the quarter-mile track and up and down the driveway before we started the video, because he does have that little bit of dancy. I don't want to sell him as though he doesn't have it. So I will just tell you that up front. He does not. He did not rear. He did not buck. He did not throw any sort of a fit. He just, when you go to get on him, he wants to take steps and he wants to gait. He doesn't want to just walk. But he did stand for Gage when he asked him to, and he just gaited him a little bit, and then he walked him around the quarter-mile track, and then we started the video. So didn't do any good to sell them as anything other than what they are. You just won't be happy, and we want everybody to be happy, and we also want them to have forever homes. So we are going to get him doing his gait. Here comes Gobble Gobble heading down the driveway. Mr. Goblin. And like I said, that first, gosh, like I said, he rode him up and down the driveway and around the quarter-mile track. And that's all it took for him to act like this. This guy neck reins like a dream. I'm a huge fan of this horse. Huge fan. And Gage loves him. All right, we're going to get him gaited coming back. Cue the music. I don't know about y'all. Man, I love that sound. Let's go do some trail riding. Very nice. All right, here we are behind Goblin. Goblin's going by the horses in the pasture, away from the barn, by himself, with a very loud diesel side-by-side right behind him. Milo the pig has already come out of the woods right in front of him. He didn't do anything. That was kind of surprising. But wild pigs have become such an issue. We've got one here at the barn, so you should not have any issues unless they're chasing after them or something. I can't make any promises on that. I'd run too. Those things are mean. Alright, here comes Mr. Goblin. He's going to go into the first creek. I know I probably repeat myself too much if you watch all of these videos, but if you're just watching this one for the first time, that trail is really, really deep down into the ground. It's kind of a water runoff, and a lot of horses don't like to go down in those because they can't see the bottom. Up over the limb, through the water and the mud. I love this guy's ears. I mean, all Tennessee Walkers have the crooked ears, but his almost touch at the top. They're so crooked. All right, we're going to let him do a little gaiting, go into the second creek, and get some more of that as we follow him. Take off. We're borrowing Gage today. If y'all remember, he worked for us, about 2 years? 3, I think. 2 or 3 years, yeah. He got a great job working for one of the plants, but he still comes and hangs out, keeps his horses here. He's engaged now, about to get married. Gosh, they grow up. My little girl sitting here beside me, she's married, got her husband here in the back of the side-by-side. All right, we're going to meet them over at the second creek. A little more video of Mr. Goblin gaiting as we're heading to the second creek. My gosh, it's cold today, y'all. That wind is whipping. Glad that these phones have stabilizers now, because the way I'm shaking, this would be a horrible video to watch. We're going to get up here and go to the second creek. Here comes Mr. Goblin to the second creek, which has actually got water in it. Very rarely does. We have to have flooding in order for it to have water. But it will rage like a crazy, crazy river right after a flood, and then it'll taper off. This creek's got all the big riprap rock, so that's moving underneath their feet. They've got to find their footing so that they don't trip or fall. Nobody likes a trippy horse. That's dangerous. My mom had one time. She loved that horse so much. But he'd stumble on her 2 or 3 times every ride. Alright, here's Mr. Goblin going through the second creek. We're going to head back to the barn and see what else we can get this guy to do. If he were my horse, that's what we would be doing 24/7 right there. And he can cover some ground, guys. What do you think he gave? 7, 8? Probably about 8 miles per hour, comfortably. You could probably push him and get more, but that's just a comfortable pace. Oh, and he has such a pretty canter. Very nice. And as he's doing that canter, this is over here running thoroughbred and bucking and acting an absolute fool. And still, he did a fine job. Very fine job. I think Gage likes this horse. Put him up on the tire.
Fall off the side of the tire.
You just never know what we're going to come up with. Very nice. Pretty boy.
Oh, we can do it. Oh. Hey.
Right, we're going to have Mr. Goblin give feet. He stands so good for the farrier.
Sorry, buddy.
Like I said, if you like a horse with a little bit of go to him, I mean, I don't think you could love one any better, because he's going to just blow everybody's mind on how beautiful that he is, but he's also smart, and he's got an amazing, amazing gait. Just the kind of horse that Gage loves.
He is fun.
And he is definitely the kind of horse my dad was always looking for. My dad hated a deadhead horse. Need a fine animal. So that is Goblin. He was for sale on Classic Horse for $10,000, and now you can buy him for $6,500. So that is our Christmas present to you if you're interested in him. When you're about to video and a pig comes up out of the woods. Yep, that just happened. Hello, Milo.